Hi YouTube, this is Day. Um, I'm posting another video, and I posted one not too long ago. I guess I'm bored. I don't have anything to do. I am childless, so um, I guess it's my free time to post videos or whatever the case may be. Um, Usually I just get on here and just blab. And, it was a couple things that I wanted to speak about, I guess, today. So, um, one of them was publishers. I was planted a seed, and I am supposed to write a book. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like a series of books, but yeah, I'm supposed to write a book. So, um, I'm looking for publishers. And publishers usually have their own distribution people who they work with. So if you know of any or who's watching, who's serious, I'm very serious. That's my passion um, at this moment, and I think it could continue. After what I want to write about into further projects, you have to look at writing a book as your business. So, you know, yeah, that's my business. um, the second thing is dreams. Um, if you, I, like, I've always heard the sky is the limit. Always dream big, and you never know where it might lead you. And I'm a firm believer of dreams, making it happen. When one door closes, another one will open. You just have to have time, and if it's meant to be, it will. And I've had a lot of doors shut on me. When I was going to pharmacy technician school, I registered late, and it got down to the nitty gritty where I was on the wait list, but I was prepared. I went the first day, and the professor was like, "You're on the wait list, and the class is pretty much full." And I was very optimistic, and I took my seat, at the school where I went. They had the laptops and stuff there, and it was only a selected few that were what's the word I want to use, um, qualified. And I was just like, hey, I'm gonna take a shot at it. I'm qualified. I've been in healthcare. At the time, it probably was like 8 years. So I was just like, I'm gonna give it all I got. I sat there and I saw all of the like chairs being filled, and I'm like, oh. And then that's when the enemy tried to come in and was like, okay, they're gonna take up all the seats. You're not gonna have a chance. But then, you know what? On the other end, I was like, you know what? If it was full, if I wasn't supposed to be here, I wouldn't have got the letter telling me the date that it started. And apparently, I'm sitting in one of these chairs. So I'm supposed to be here. And sure as day, my name Day, um, all the chairs filled up except for two. One I was sitting in and one more. And it was a young lady that walked in, and she gave the professor her name. And, you know, um, she was ready to start teaching. And by that time, she said, welcome to the class, Day. You may open your books. And so I was like, I looked up, and was like, thank you, Jesus, like I'm supposed to be here. And yeah, I gave it all I had. I gave it all I got. I graduated, top of the class. And actually, I was collaborating with a couple of classmates. I was looking to see how much time I had. And, it's probably about five of them that, I said would probably be good to have their numbers, network, and, just to befriend, and so everyone was looking for pharmacy technician jobs. And at the point, I was at is, I wanted to work, but I had paid for schooling, and so it was like, um, and at the time I was married, so I paid out of pocket. That was a lot of money, expensive. And I was like, I'm not working nowhere else but in a pharmacy. And at the time, he's my ex-husband. He was like, just get what you can, blah 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 blah. And it was probably like 2 weeks from me graduating, and I was just like, no, I'm not giving up. This is, my dream. This is what I paid. We paid money for me to go, and pretty much I'm not gonna, work anything other than, what I went to school for. And I just prayed, meditated about it, and I got a call. Actually, I got three offers. I did like a job shadow for this big hospital, and they pretty much had the hands, a life, that's what they call it. It's like a robot that, go to where the medicine is located, which is like underneath like the hospital grounds, and it brings it up, and like you can see it through this clear glass. And I was like, this would be ideal. Only thing I have to do is get a couple labels and like have to convert or do some, delusions, compounding. I mean, nothing really, spectacular. That's what you go to school to learn how to do. And, but that was like a job shadow. I wasn't really sure I wanted to go there because they told me like your best option is to do retail. I went to another, what do you call it, retail, big net retail place, and they weren't trying to pay me what I wanted. So I was like, I'll keep you, posted. And they was really like trying to grab me, because I graduated at the top, of the class. And so the third retail, like the biggest, I call that like retail. Um, I'm trying not to give them away, but they say shop more, pay less. I'm not sure if that rings a bell or whatever, but yeah. I got a call from them, and I did my first interview. They really liked me. My second interview, I got it like instantly. I went from one interview. They was like, okay, come in to the next room for your second interview. I went in there, and they really liked me. And from there, they like, can you come back later on? And I was like, sure, And so I was supposed to go fishing that day, and you know, me, and at the time my husband, he had to postpone because I'm like, I really want this job. They're offering me what I want, and we can go fishing later on once I get the okay. But I started claiming that job. I claimed it, and I went back at the time they told me, and once I went back. Um, they, were pretty much like, you're hired, and we're going to call you back. The way they do it, with pharmacy technicians and stuff, you can get paid like a salary, um, or you can go by the hour. And so salary is like somewhat like a ripoff. You can do, overtime, whatever the case may be, and you're not going to get paid extra for that. So I just knew I wanted to get paid by the hour. So if I stayed over, whatever the case may be, I'm going to have to finish this. All right. Love you. Bye.